Every year I write a letter to myself to read January 1 of the next year. And this year I'm coming up on my third letter. I started it 3 years ago with some friends. We all had an idea to write a letter to ourselves. And so I'm challenging you to write yourself a letter this year to read 2027. Okay? I wrote down a list of things to include in your letter, and this is what you kind of get an idea of what to write to yourself. All right, so first thing, this letter is to you about you. One of the best things to be able to read when I'm reading these letters to myself is who I was a year ago. You can even record a video and schedule it to send to yourself next year so that you can see yourself a year ago. How old are you? What are you doing? Where do you live? What your days look like? What's exciting in your life right now? What you hope to see happen? But also what feels heavy? What's going on with you right now? And then a year from now, you'll be able to see if you got over it, when you got over it. What you're proud of, what you're building, what you're doing for yourself right now that you'll be proud of a year from now. And be surprised at what has happened since you made that plan and that vision and moved forward with it. So small details, what music you're liking, what routines you're having, just what you got going on right now that could affect you next year. What you're hoping for, your hopes for next year. Do you hope that you've changed, that you become a better person, that you become a stronger person, or a softer person? How you hope to treat yourself, because a lot of us women, we struggle with self-care and how we treat ourselves, how we see ourselves based on what other people say or see. So how are you treating yourself? The other thing is your fears and uncertainties. If you're going through some changes right now, tell yourself what you're feeling right now, so then a year from now you'll know what you were feeling and how you got through it. Again, this is all about growth. Okay, if you're starting something new, if you're planning to start something new, again, this is January 1. Everybody have their new starts. What fears are you going to do with the start? What risk are you taking? What do you hope to get out of it? What kind of resolutions can you make for this specific thing? Set your intentions, not just like hard set goals. I'm going to work out every day for da-da-da-da. No, set your intentions. I intend to work out because of this, or these are the boundaries that I'm making for this and what I hope to learn through these boundaries, values that you put in place, and even ethics at some point. Okay, through all of this, giving yourself permission to change your mind at any point, to fail, to take a break, to circle back, and then reassuring yourself that it's all for a purpose. Everything happens for a reason, regardless of the fact. So go write yourself. Ask yourself future questions that you are hoping something happens for. What did you learn about yourself? What are you excited about now versus what you're excited about then? Those types of things. And then always end your letter with love. Love on yourself. Unless you're telling someone every little nitty-gritty detail of what it is that you want and desire out of life, or what you want for yourself, only you truly know what makes you feel loved. And so love on yourself. Give yourself that encouragement that you need. And so when you look back on your video or your letter, you will be proud of who you've become. 1 year closer to whatever you want or whatever you desire. Bye.